good evening and welcome. It is 13th of November and we are back with another stream. We're going to be doing the TCSRL Grand Touring Cup this evening for the first hour and a half. So half-hour practice, and then we're going to get into the race from about 9 o'clock. Depends how the TCSRL races are going beforehand. And then we'll be teeing up with a race afterwards for the lobbies. Just want to say a good evening to Mad Mike and Peter Brown. Just been talking to them in the chat for the moment. And looks like Peter's been doing quite well. Mad Mike is picked up with the daily race that we're talking about the wall riding. Lots of people wall riding the tunnel and getting away with it in this one. Well, I say getting away with it. There are a few YouTubers that are picking people up on it at the moment. So we're not going to be doing that. But we did do some daily races earlier on today with a real mixed bag, really. I finished up with a good race, got a podium, which I was really pleased with. But leading up to that, it was, it was pretty bad, if I'm honest. Not the racing. The racing was, well, I say the racing was fine. There were cars flying off here, there, and absolutely everywhere. But from my point of view, I didn't race very well for a couple of them. It took me a fair old while to get settled in, shall we say. So I need to work on getting settled in a lot quicker. So today we are, hello Welsh boy, good evening. We are at the Circuit de Catalunya in Spain, obviously, the Grand Prix layout. We got a 30-minute race. What I'm going to do is just pop this into practice and race for the moment, and just a 7-lapper. Actually, I'll take it down to 5. And I think everything else is pretty much set in for this one. 5 and 4. It's actually quite interesting. Okay, we'll go with that anyway. We'll just create the room. We'll dive into it. And I just want to get out there and just do a few laps, shall we say. Now, I'm going to have the headphones on this evening because I'm going to be in the chat room. So I have my headphones on, and then I have the little chat room over my iPhone headphones as well. So yeah, it was okay earlier on. I mean, we were a few hundred DR points down overall, but at the end of the day, that wasn't too bad for, I think it was 3 or 4 races I did. I can't remember exactly how many I did. Let me just put this to GR3s. It is a set car tonight. It is going to be the Corvette. So yeah, you're going to see me in a very unusual car, and hopefully you're going to see it going in the right direction, rather than flying off left, right and centre. But we have dropped down to traction control 1. I want to get back to traction control 1 at the moment. I've been running on traction control 2 for a while. Strategy will be interesting in this one. The best strategy I found for this one was racing mediums and then racing softs. But with the cautions, that can really upset things a little bit. So I think I might err on the side of caution tonight. Because we had a reasonably good race last week here. Not here, but in the BRZ around Suzuka. But in the GR4 race I'm doing on a Tuesday, the XCC, I am doing absolutely rubbish. I mean, really bad. I've had some real disasters. Which is a bit strange, because I thought that this was going to be my throwaway series and I'll do okay in the GR4. Certainly not worked that way, but as I said, coming off the traction control has proved interesting. What I've got to do is tonight make sure that I don't jump onto that throttle too quickly. A back end round. So we're just doing a warm up now. 25 minutes we'll be joining Rita's room. She did say not to get in there too early. Sometimes on the, I think it's a Tuesday, they finish a tad early, but on a Wednesday they've got 3 races to fit in. So quite a tight schedule. I believe that's the case anyway. Had a few people rightly ask me why I'm doing my points paying races with TCSRL. Quite easy. For my own lobbies, I like to do the casual jump in, jump outs. I'm quite comfortable doing those. And Rita does the championships better than I ever could. She's been doing them for about 6 years, and I thought, well, why reinvent the wheel? It also means within reason I can just jump in and race without worrying about hosting. Oh, a little too deep there. It's actually quite funny, Mike, because a lot of people have said about the balance of this car being good. I found the back end to be really, really loose, if I'm honest. I struggled with it quite a bit. Even though I like rear-wheel drive cars. Although just recently I've been able to spin up the GR4 cars, which should be nigh on impossible. It just shows how bad I'd got on the accelerator recently. Strategies will be interesting this evening. The strategy that I ran last night that I really liked was racing medium soft, but it is a very dangerous strategy relying on no cautions. If we do get cautions, then that's a done deal, as in a race killer in my book. So we're going for the easier one, safer one even. But as you can see, the tyre wear is pretty vicious on the front tyres. Not a lot of time to look at the chat around this one. Only really on the final start finish straight. Oh, that's off. Need to get that rotated a little bit more. Ooh. Okay, that's a problem. That's just thrown me. Jack, good evening. And I'm going to be honest, no, I haven't had a chance. Really haven't had a chance. So, yeah. I really should have watched the replay back, but haven't had a chance, if I'm honest. Okay, that would be because the room settings are incorrect. Let's just set that up. I've got better. I guess what we could do. We could always do that now, couldn't we? How much practice? Woo! Not a lot, Jack. Not a lot. Oh, come on. Come on in. That would be good. That would be good. That would be very, very good. I've only got 15 minutes. 15 minutes and then we'll need to head over to the lobby. The problem is I took some time out earlier on to do some daily races. And that then meant that I didn't really get a lot of chance to do other stuff because I went a little bit over on the on time. Where are we? Coming down here, probably going to brake on the orange bit, I would imagine. Yeah, pretty much on the orange. Second gear, up third. Just holding third through there. Underneath the bridge. First. Second. Third. Interesting is a little dab of brakes through there. Just before the shadow, which might or might not be there, of course. Jack's using second gear a lot more than me. That one, I often get a penalty if I do that, so I'm probably not going to do that. It's... Up here, brake on that black box. First gear, get it rotated. Oh, holding first gear a long time out there. Using second for a lot of these corners. Beginning of the black line, yep. Again, first and second. Beginning, yeah. First, then second. And when I cut the corner there, I'm getting into trouble too. Okay, fine. Not a million miles away from where I think I need to be. Not a million miles away. Not a million miles. I mean, I need to be a lot quicker, but not a million miles. So that's all good. All good. Right, okay. So, it's always nice to see a lap and then know that you're not a million miles away. Let's just have a little. Hopefully, one of the other guys has got a room open now. No, we haven't. Interesting. Where is everybody this evening? Yeah, I'm finding that as well, Jack, actually. Having to hold the brakes a lot. Trouble is, I'm very good at getting on the brakes and then getting off. I'm not good at holding the brakes for a long period of time. It is one of my failings. So one of the things I need to do a little bit more. But the main thing is I've got to watch the accelerating the shit out of the corners so I'm not spinning. That'll be my nemesis tonight, is if I drop it, if I spin it. Right, almost there. The Assetto Corsa rally streams. I don't do rally. The Assetto Corsa rally is supposed to be supreme amongst rally games at the moment. It's supposed to be absolutely stunning, but I can't rally drive to save my life. My real passion is British touring cars, and basically what we do here, touring car racing on track. Bit deep. Right, Jack was using second gear a bit through here. And then through here as well. Oh, I think he did one there. Tell you what, I do prefer, I know a lot of people don't, I do prefer the brake balance to the rear. I think it's because I've been running the BMW. That a bit too late to be there. 10 minutes to get this nailed. hold this brake longer through some of these corners. Just hold it to the apex. These tyres are dying. Getting a lot less tyres out of this than I did last night. I was able to go 5. This one's only gone 4, which is worrying me about my medium choice now. Let's just give these a whirl, just for the second. Yeah, I'm really concerned about the strategy now, Jack. I was going to go softs, mediums, but those softs, I was doing 5 laps on them last night. 4 laps and it's gone. 4 laps and I'm done. So I'm getting 1 less this evening than I was yesterday for some strange reason. Oh, we're really deep. So we need to back off a lot more on the hards. Brake a lot earlier. So use your brakes to slow down, not tyre squealing. Don't expect to do well in this one, I have to say. We'll do our best, but I think this is going to be one of my write-off races. Right, we've got to get going now. Yes. Very difficult to know what to do with regards to the strategy, if I'm perfectly honest, because of the cautions. I'd like to have gone. Well, I'm even more confused now because I'd like to have gone mediums and then softs. But those softs were going away a lot quicker than they were yesterday, which worries me. So I'm thinking that we start off and then go hard. I think very, very, very difficult to know what to do. And I still seriously fret about these races. I adore and I love the challenge, but I'm seriously struggling with the strategies and things. Good evening, guys. Oh. Well, that completely confused me because when I joined the room, it said that Hulky was first. No, seriously. When I went in, I'm gonna have to check my stream in a minute because. Well, I never knew that. Thank you. I never knew that at all. That's something I've learned today. Yeah. Yeah, because I was on board with Hulky. I was watching Hulky, so I always assumed it would just know. Anyway, ooh, I hope we're all ready for this evening. No, it isn't a car. It's a cross between a boat and a tank. Yeah, but the GR3 one. Oh, you're going to enjoy it then if you've never driven it before. I've done 380 miles or 361 and I still can't drive it. And I had a strategy set last night. I told you, it's a cross between a boat and a car and a tank. The only good thing about this is it sounds good. I like a rough sounding car. Nick, it's a brilliant choice, mate. Don't you listen to any of us. That's all right. Well, have you heard what Auto Trader are doing? They are killing themselves. Now, basically what you do is you reserve your car, and the dealer has to reserve it for 21 days before any qualifying questions or anything. So you could jump on for like 100 quid, you reserve a car that you've got no intentions of, yeah, let's say Friday night, you go out, you get drunk, you decide to jump on Auto Trader, and you reserve a nice Bugatti or something. On the Saturday morning, somebody comes in to buy it. They can't buy it because you reserved it. But then you then pull out 20 days later because you're not serious. It's crazy. For dealers, it's absolutely ridiculous. I don't know. Good question. Nick, I think it's brilliant, but if you think tough, well, hey ho, there you go. I'll put my my comments in the bin. Ah, we're not teammates anymore. She's got rid of me, mate. The contract's been ripped up. Alliance Motorsport. Oh dear. This is going to descend into. It's Greg done a 146, for goodness sake. Greg, have you had your Weetabix today or something? We'll get all your good lap times out of the way now and save the bad ones for the race. You know what we were talking about earlier, Greg? I just did a practice and I can't make the mediums work anymore. Something's changed. And something else, because my softs, I can't even get to 5 laps now like I was yesterday. Oh no, no, that's not good. That is not good at all. Oh crap, I picked that up now. Not before. I need to... Good luck, everybody. Ready? It's brilliant. It's great. It's wonderful. It's actually a pretty good car when you get used to it. Sorry, Greg. God, I hope it's not a caution now. Oh no. Oh, that's all I need. Oh, you're joking, are we? I don't know what to do. I don't like being out front. Yeah, I don't know. You know why this is my worst nightmare. This is. I don't know what plan B is, Greg. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That is exactly what I'm thinking. And I did run on those to test it. Maybe I'll just throw it off the road now and just watch and see what everybody else does. No, well, I haven't done enough on any of them, if I'm honest. Right, now who's going to follow me in? When are we going, Rita? Have you guys seen Welsh Boy's latest video? Spec 3 has got washers on the windscreens. Oh, sorry, Kato. Oh, I tell you, trying to keep you behind me is impossible. Oh, just about. Well, you got by me, and then I got by you. You go, oh, again. Don't make me talk. I'm going to crash. I've got to rip my earpiece out in a minute. I'm actually just thinking about coming in and putting the tyres on so I run all three of them. I think that could be quite a nice idea. Plan C was quite straightforward. It was do whatever Greg does. And I'm nicely positioned now to do whatever Greg does. At least I managed to get the penalty out of the way under the caution, so thank you to whoever called that one. Old timer was going to have me. Yeah. There you go. Strat C was copy Greg. Done. Greg, we better win now, mate. There's a big gap behind me at the minute. Oh no, it's close enough. Yeah, it looked like there was a big gap. I'm fishing for another lap under caution. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh yeah. One less lap that I can spin off. Oh my gosh, 3 into this is going to be good. Oh, no, Timey, you wanted that one, didn't you? That was a good bit of racing, I tell you. Taking a leaf out of your book, mate. Are we good, lag? Oh, that's a penalty. Oh, Greg, you were right about the overtake. Oh, you were so right about the overtake. Whew. Oh, my word. I dedicate that win to Greg White. No, Greg helped me no end this afternoon. Nick, that car is superb. If we can keep that all season long, I'll be happy. Oh, well done, everybody. Thank you so much. Really enjoyed that one. Well done, guys. Catch you later, guys. Bye. Oh, let's save the replay. Hang on, Rita. I'll save the replay. Right, so I won it. Lag in second, Greg White in third, Kato fourth, Old Timer fifth, Rita sixth, Nick's in seventh, Toggy in eighth, Hulky ninth, and Propane in 10th on that one. Oh, I'm cream crackered. I'm shaking and I'm cream crackered. To go up against the likes of Lag, Greg, and a few of the others. Oh my gosh, that was tough. Genuinely. Greg, thank you for the pep talk earlier on, my friend. Um, finally, we got the cautions nailed. But I tell you what, if it hadn't have been for me being fourth at the second or the caution where I came in, I would not have come in. I would have decided to stay out. And that would have completely done it for me. So again, I would have got the caution wrong if I was out front, purely because I was within traffic that I managed to get that one right. Excuse me a second, I need to have a puff on my inhaler. Oh, because I'm running out of breath. Bear with me a second. Let me just mute myself. And we are back. Woo! Wow, what a race. What a race that was. Around here, car. Really don't have a clue. Really don't have a clue on this one. Absolutely no idea. Man, Mikey, nice one. Congrats. Thank you very much. Ollie's saying, Mr. Morgan, thank you. Jack Kobe says, somebody's grinning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you again for your help earlier on. What I didn't admit to the guys in the chat room is right before the race, I jumped into Jack Kobe's replay and I watched what he was doing. And I picked up a few little tips in there. So again, I need to do a massive thank you, not only to Greg for the pep talk earlier on, but thank you to Jack Kobe for shouting out about the lap and watching it. Really made a huge difference. And Jack Kobe says, have you just gone and won it? I did against people like that. I was amazed. Oh my gosh. Yeah, crazy. And thank you, Hokey saying, evening Mitch, congratulations. Oh man, alive. Yeah, that was something else. That was so basically I'm going against my form here because for the GR4s I am doing rubbish. I've had 2 races that have been complete write-offs. For the GR3s that are my real worry car, I've had 2 really good races. I don't know. I can't explain it. I cannot explain it. But I actually did like that Corvette. Strangely enough, I settled in and I really did like the Corvette. Much more than I ever thought I would. Much more than I ever thought I would. Right, so we are at Red Bull Ring for the next TCSR race. So this is going to be a 10-minute qualifier, 30-minute race, and we have got weather. Again, I don't quite know the car to use. I really don't know what car to use around here. But that's what these sessions are all about. Just trying to get to grips with things and yeah, seeing what we can do. So I'm going to go for the qualifier. I'd like to go at 10 past, but I thought we might overrun on Rita's race. So I might have said in the description that we were going to run about quarter past. So really, I think really, I ought to start this one at quarter past, actually. I'm going to start this one at quarter past. And if people aren't ready, I'm just going to go. Although I don't know how many people we will get. Oh, and I need to calm down. My heart is racing. I noticed that Rory's got a little heart monitor on his stream at the moment. I tell you what, if I had a heart monitor in me right now, I'd probably break it because my heart is going. I'm shaking like a blooming leaf at the moment. But that's the adrenaline. That's what this game does to me, and I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. I can't put you on track following anybody, showing anybody, because we've got nobody actually on track at the moment. Oh, Ollie's gone for the G70. Interesting. Mind you, I did the G70 around here a little while ago, didn't we? Oh, that's an interesting shout. But But there's a big but with that. There's a huge but with that. Welsh boy's gone with the Viper. Ain't happening. Not happening at all. Really, really not happening. And I just need to get out on track for a second. Just see what the, just need to see what the weather's doing. Okay. That immediately answers that question, doesn't it? Oh, Ollie's gone. We've got a right old mix of cars here. Oh, this is slippery. This is jolly slippery. Ooh, But a few people recently, by the way, that have asked me why I am doing the points paying races in Rita's lobby rather than doing my own. That race just there answered that question. I can relax and just race when I'm in somebody else's lobby. When I'm in my own, there's so much going on. I just shut the laptop away with the chat. So that's out of the way. I don't look at the OBS screen because if it's died, it's died. And then I just listen to the party chat for instruction. Otherwise, I just go into my little bubble. Whereas when I'm doing this, I'm now thinking, who's in? When do I start? What do I do? Is everything okay? Is OBS running? Is the chat okay? Is everybody registered racers? You know, there's a million things to think about. Well, that's a slight exaggeration. It's not a million, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So we've just got 3 at the moment. Oh, Greg's gone into 4C. Don't want to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Greg's not out at the moment. Right, just doing a couple of little bits in here. So just a bit quiet. I'm just trying to settle myself down for the moment, if I'm honest. The adrenaline after that last race was incredible. I was, as I often do when I come off of these races, like when I have a good one, shaking like crazy. Where's Jack? Is Jack going to do this one? Come on, Mr. Kobe. Got Ollie, Welsh Boy, me and Greg at the moment. So I am going to get absolutely slaughtered in this one. Of that you can be sure. Got 5 minutes. So Welsh Boy's done a 142. Don't go off. I might have put a wheel off there. Oh, a whole second for that. And I slowed down. That's a bit harsh. 3 minutes and we're going. He's done a 141.7 now. These guys are going quick. Right, we're going in a moment, and there's only 4 of us. Only 4. I'm not going to open this up public because obviously we're doing a test here. So it's going to be Greg, Welsh Boy, Ollie, and me. Boy, I am in some very, very, very quick company here. This is going to be difficult. And the cars that they've gone for, the McLaren, the Viper, and the GTR. Ooh, I'm erring on the side of caution with regards to tyres, but yeah, would be interesting to see how we go. Can we keep those inters until it dries? And what is the weather going to do? There are question marks in this one. There's random bits in this one, so we really do not know what the weather is going to do in this at all. Oh, we just got somebody else joining. Trigger is joining us, so just on the stroke of 1/4 past. So GT, yeah, this is a lobby race. This is a lobby race. Anybody can come into this one. Anybody can join us on this one. Well, as long as you're a registered PSR racer, of course. Anybody can come in. I think that's the thing. Very often, I think a lot of people think this is another TCSRL race that people can't come into. It's just a practice. This is a practice. But it is a PSR lobby race more than anything else. Anybody out there looking to join? Is there anybody else out there in YouTube land that is looking to join us? If not, I'm going to get going. It's a half-hour race, this one. With a 10-minute qualifier. Oh, Trigger's gone for the McGann as well. Cool. At least I might have somebody I can race with. Although Trigger's pretty quick. He'll probably leave me for dead as well. I am not seeing anything in the chat to indicate that anybody else is coming in. So I think that we are going to be going and running. Oh, thank you, Lucrutia. Appreciate that. Thank you. Right, let's get going then. Just 4 of us. Greg White, Welsh Boy, Ollie, me, and Trigger. Let's go. This one is going to be interesting, to say the least. We've got wet weather, random weather, more stuff, and then at the end it throws a spanner in the works. So this is going to be very, very, very interesting. Goodness me, that's dark as well. think this is going to be one of those races where people are going to need to practice. I am, for sure. I've blown that one up. I'm not sure whether we need to do Racing Soft as a mandatory tyre. I've got it set in this one for mandatory tyre, but because it's going to be a wet race, I'm not sure if that precludes the that requirement. I'll have to check with Rita at some point. So the Alpha was one of my second choices. Well, it wasn't even my second choice, I just didn't know whether to go with the Megane or the Alpha. So I'm very interested to see how Greg gets on with it. But also interested to see how the other guys get on. Rigger looks like he's in second in the Megane at the moment. So again, it's looking pretty good for this car. So we'll just have to wait and see how things pan out. That's blown one of my theories. Interesting. Oh. Right, I've opened up a chat room if you guys want to join it. It's entirely up to you. RL9010, thank you for dropping in, my friend. Appreciate that. Thank you. Good evening, Trigger. Good evening, Ollie and Jack. How you doing? Well, I've included Mr. Kobe for some coaching. I've included you for some coaching. Right, so we've got Greg, Ollie, me, Welsh Boy, and Trigger in this one. Yeah. You mean you're not watching? Right, are we ready to go, guys? Have you chosen your tyres? Yep. Oh man alive, that was something else, I tell you. That was hard. Genuinely, that was all down to Greg and Jack Kobe. Greg was just settled my nerves this afternoon. We were having a chat on Discord, and then during the practice session, Jack said, "Have you looked at my lap?" And I thought, "Oh, That would be a good idea. So I went in there and just picked up a few more bits and pieces, and it all just came together on the night. Yeah, it was. We're practicing the GR4s for next week, Jack. Yeah, Red Bull in the wet. It's going to be horrible. Right, I don't know what Greg's not in, is he? Well, yeah. Better make up your mind, and I'll say just do a better job than you did last night, because it was such fun listening to you and Jack with the tyres. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, I took a major gamble because I knew if I pitted on lap 2, then I'd have good intermediates for when it dried, and I could push in the dry, and that really made a massive difference. Huge difference. Oh, well, Rita and I, we were going to start on softs, and then we made a last minute call and put the wrong ones on, so you weren't the only one. What wheel have you got? Yeah. 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 Well, if you are really stuck, the Logitech G29, I ran with that for over 10 years and I loved it. It was rock solid. And you can pick them up on eBay for next to nothing sometimes. I mean, it's not direct drive, don't get me wrong, but it's a good little wheel. Yeah. Have you driven a direct drive yet? Try and get on one if you can with somebody. I know that's easier said than done, because it's a heck of a lot of money, and I don't think it particularly suits everybody. It took me ages to get used to it. I love it now, but some people don't, and it is an awful lot of money. Have a look on eBay, see if any coming up. Ooh. Well, my take is I think you need a decent wheel to put on a rig to make the rig worthwhile. Because the wheels you can mount to a desk if you really want to. Yeah. All right. See you later, Jack. See you, mate. No, I'm just doing this and then that'll be it. Because I am completely green crackered. Why is that? Ah, all right. Well, keep it, because we'll be on a GR3 lobby soon enough. Tomorrow I'm doing cat and mouse. So you could bring it out in that if you want, but Monday we'll be doing some GR3s, I would think. Oh, it's going to be a good one. I'm going back to the old rules. Now the only thing with this, I don't know whether we've got to fit. I've got it down to definitely fit the racing softs, I think. But I don't know whether Rita's, I don't know whether Rita's going to invoke that rule because it's a wet race. Yeah, I'm hoping that's what she's going to do. But this one I think is set up to run the soft, which is going to be very, very, very interesting. If she leaves it in, it's really going to mix this up. If we get some dry weather on the randoms, yeah. Exactly. But then it's watching the rain gauge to get down to a point where you can race on the slicks on it. Ah, right. Oh, cool. Oh, you opened that to the public? Wicked. Yeah, that's cool. That'd be good. Oh, that'd be super. You should shout it out in the chat and drop me a note and I'll try and do a shout out at some point where you are and what you're doing. Whenever. Yeah, no, that's cool. When those track times start dropping, and mine are dropping a lot. I've gone a second faster. Yeah, I've gone from 1:43.3 to 1:42.5. Although there is still quite a lot of water in places. I'm not convinced it is. I think you should dive in and test it. Yeah, absolutely. Go for it. I thought you couldn't race in the wet. Has Jack been giving you lessons or something? Because you're flying. There you go. Oh no, I'm off. It's a penalty. Despite slowing down. Yeah, there you go. Tw 25th. 2 weeks time, yeah. So I believe that we get it 3 days before to download, get it all installed and everything else, but I don't think it will be playable. And then I've taken the 25th, 26th and 27th off. But annoyingly, I understand that they're not actually making it available until lunchtime of the 25th. So I've taken a whole blooming day off and I'm going to sit here twiddling my thumbs. I might do some Gran Turismo daily races. Yeah, no, it's cool. I love it when you guys race in my lobbies. I have a love-hate relationship with them. I can take them and leave them, but the thing is with the channel, a lot of people want to see me do them, so that gives me the incentive to try them. What I find frustrating is one race I'll be like, you know, running around last, and the next race I'll be fighting for a podium. It's just, they're not, I don't find I can get consistent because of the standard of racing in them. Yeah, I know. Don't rub it in. Don't rub it in. Oh, right. To be fair, I've only got a couple of combos that I really feel good at. But I've just got to work harder to get better. Yeah. I'd just like to get an A and keep an A. I'm never going to get A+. I'd just like to get an A and that would be good. Yeah. Oh, I'm off. Oh, and around. Oh, right, that was a very unusual way through there. Well, I'm just seeing Welsh Boy and Trigger are in. I was just thinking. So it'd be interesting to see what happens with those guys. Different car. I've purely gone for the McGowan for tyre wear. Oh wow. So you pretty much worn on your front tyres? So what brake balance are you running? Oh, right. Maybe throw it all to the rear. I always tend to leave it in the middle, unless I've got tyre wear issues, and then I'll move it away from whichever tyres are struggling. Another hard second. Yeah, we've got to come in for them at some point. Welsh boys flying on those softs. Definitely time to come in. I should have come in last lap, but never mind. Hello, Rita. Game of dancing as well. Thank you, mate, for dropping a like. Can't read all of the chat comment for the moment. I'll do that when I pop in the pits. Oh, looks like there's a bit of sunshine coming. Oh no, that's a shame. I'll drop him a line later. Poor Dan can't get a break with his health, can he, at the moment? Oh. Robson, good evening. Good evening to you too. Oh. Up. Oh, come on. Move, car. Whoa! Well, I've just spun coming out the pits and I spun across the penalty line. So I've just done a nice 360 right the way across it and got a 3 second into the bargain. Oh, I know. I'm hoping it's going to be good. I've stopped talking about it. I've just binned it again. Problem is you can't see the dry line very easily. Yeah, me too. Yeah, this is why we do these practices. Yeah, I've got my fan running at the minute. I've got so much running in here with the PlayStation. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was spectacular. I'm in first and I'm still going backwards. Oh, crikey, this is all over the shop. The lesson I'm learning is stay on the inters. It might be a bit slower, but quicker if you're throwing it off the road. The trouble is, round here it's bone dry. Well, no, it isn't actually. Looks it, but it isn't. You're going to need to pit again anyway, so don't worry about it. Oh, right, crikey, you've gone through your fuel. Well, I haven't been fuel saving, but I've got, yeah, I'm off. Quarter of a tank. So I've got 3 laps. Yeah, and that's part of Regis races, tyres and fuel. Got to be on the right ones at the right time. I'm good at doing that. Come on, where's this heavy rain coming in? It's got to come out through in a minute. Marshall knows you're going off, that's why. Oh, right. Oh, he's in the pits, yeah. So what is he putting on? What does Welsh Boy know that we don't know? Yeah. It won't be. Shouldn't be. It'll come. Right at the end. So the moral of this one is to fuel to the end on that that pit stop. I didn't fuel. Can do. Trouble is, my fuel is running out now, depending on when that weather's going to come. Like you're saying, I can't see anything on the radar at all. It's going to be in the last 2 minutes of the race, isn't it? I've only got 1 lap of fuel left. Oh my gosh. Where is that? Where they're coming? Well, I already know that I've busted my strategy already. This is not going to work. How long we got? Yep. Why? I've gone inters and I should have gone wets. Go on, tell me it's bad. No, I haven't. No, I haven't, because I've gone into this and I need wets. So what I what I needed to have done is fueled in the last one, put 3 laps of fuel in, so that I can then pit whenever the rain comes. That is going to be the thing for you guys, is when do you pit? Do you get caught on slicks? You're going to be stuffed. Good luck with that. I'm off. Oh my God, that's going to be wet. It's raining. Told you it was coming. We got RO7 for the end. Greg managed to get round. Oh, this is going to be... Greg's gone wet. Welsh boy's gone wet. Tell you what, these inters are okay-ish at the minute. Oh, I say that. Not through that corner, they're not. I've got Welsh boy all over me at the minute. No, don't what? My Welsh boy breathing down my neck at the end. Woo! Oh, it's all about the tyres, isn't it? It's all about the tyres. Well, we've certainly well, I've definitely learned some lessons out of that one, some useful lessons. I shall take some notes on that. Yeah, and it should be. I mean, the event settings should be exactly as she's done. But the problem is, Ollie, is it's RO2, then it's random, then it's RO4, then you've got two randoms and the RO7. So with the two randoms, is it going to dry? Is it going to stay wet? Is it going to rain more? You know, she's been really, really clever in that we've definitely got. Do you go inters or do you go slicks to start with? But then what's he going to do in the second sector? But in the last sector, you know it's going to be raining hard. It's yeah. It's just gonna yeah. It's just going to be really, really interesting. I love these races because they really have you thinking all the time. And yeah, going to be really, really good. Right, guys, I'm afraid I need to call it a night. I will catch up with you a little later. Thank you ever so much for racing. And I will catch you tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Bye. Wow. Yeah. I've learnt some lessons. This is why we do practice. This is what the prep's all about. I didn't put the fuel in, and ideally I would have liked to have gone another lap on the soft tires, or whatever I was on, so that I could then jump on to potentially the wets. But then the inters were pretty good. Just really, really hard to know. As Ollie says, Rita has cooked up a storm. She definitely has. She definitely has. And what I'm going to do now is I just need to just sort something out. Where right, I might be sticking around. I might not be. Who knows? I'm just checking at the moment. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to bring the stream to an end now. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that has supported me this evening with likes and subs, etc. Really, really appreciate it. I can see that Mikey73i subscribed 6 hours ago, and Sarah Parr and Yannick yesterday. So thank you to you guys. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate your support. And the race today, oh my word, I'm doing good in the GR3s. I'm doing rubbish in the GR4s. What has happened? What has happened? Something I don't understand what is going on in my brain at the moment. It's just like everything is just flipped on its head right now. Yeah, I'll try and balance that one out. Probably have a look at the replay tomorrow and just try and see what I can learn from that. And then tomorrow night we're doing a cat and mouse. So if you haven't already, please sign up for your team in the PSR Discord. If not, you're going to have to grab a team, and we're going back to the old rules tomorrow. Old rules. So for now, I will bid you a good day, morning, evening, night, afternoon, whatever you're doing. Have a great one, and I'll be back here tomorrow. Maybe at 1 o'clock for some more daily races like I did today. Depends how my workload goes. At the moment, it's looking pretty good that I should be able to do it. So that will be 2 hours between 1 and 3. And then failing that, we'll be back here at 9 o'clock tomorrow for that cat and mouse, which is an absolute banger. Catch up with me then. For now, take care. Bye-bye.